Alrighty then, how's it going everybody? 01 of 1 here. This ceiling maybe looks a little different than what you're used to, but that is because we are in, and as you can see, the textures have not quite loaded in yet, so I'll give it a few minutes, but we are in our Earth-like mine that we're doing all the stone in. And the reason why we're here is because we need iron. Alright, so I don't think I actually transferred any of that over yet, so I'm going to do that real quick. So we need to go here, and then there, and then that can go there. Then we'll head over to this one, do the same thing. And then we'll put in 10,000 there, good to go. Alright. So take that off a charge, and we are good to go. Okay, so we have to take this over to, this way, to our hydromine. I have done a little work off camera, not much though. I did go and rotate the hydro crane another few degrees or whatever, and got a little bit more ice. So that's pretty much the only thing that I did with a hydro crane. As far as the base of the mountain base, that is kind of where I was focusing most of my attention. So one thing that I kind of realized is that the way that I built the floor was extremely inefficient. Like, it's great for defense, like having multiple layers of, you know, steel and stuff. But the problem with that is that it uses up a lot of steel plate. And when you have to ferry, you know, iron over there, it's probably not the best thing in the world, you know? So I redid it a little bit, and instead of the bottom layer being metal plate, I made it concrete. And then additionally, I put the concrete only on the edges, so that way it looks like it's solid all the way through, but really it's not. And yeah. And then you should start seeing it. It's right over there. And then I don't know how much detail you can see quite yet. You can see that I haven't moved the turbine yet. You will see that there is something yellow over there. And you will see there is a curved structure of sorts. And I am still going off to the left. That is kind of hilarious. Okay. So yeah. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's probably really, really dark. There we go. It's a little brighter now. It's probably still really dark on the recording though. But we'll go over there, so you will see it. But it's basically, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Quonset huts. They're an old, I guess, barracks style the military used back in the 50s and probably 60s and 70s as well. And some of them still exist. I know Camp Pendleton in California has them because I stayed in them. They're actually not as uncomfortable as you might think. The only problems with the ones that we stayed in is that they were, well, before we got there, they were scheduled for demolition because they were unfit for human habitation. So, to give you an idea of the kind of accommodations the Marine Corps offers recalled Marines, there you go. It's not the greatest. So yeah, but this is the structure that I'm making. It's all going to be, you know, just hydrogen in here. And this is already kind of getting filled up. So we're at 10%, as you can see. And then we have space for another 4 over here. The build and repair unit's going to come out, and we're going to put in another tank there. And we have this tank here. And they're all going to be kind of brought up to the top there. And the reason for that is because I can put turrets up there. And also, actually I need to put, wait, hold on. Are you, yeah, that should just move things over automatically. So, production, I know that we're going to need like 3,000 of those things, so we're just going to, yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna put some turrets up on top of there, a turret on top of there. This one has the build and repair kit or thing on there. We've got a thrush coming in. So maybe I should work on those turrets sooner rather than later. Do I have plate? I do not. Okay. We'll just grab a bunch of these and throw them in there. And the best thing about these things is you can just walk right up the side. Like, you don't need ladders or anything like that, so it's really nice, actually. Okay, so we have Gatlin turrets. And then we want this to be facing outwards. Okay, so we'll put one there, we'll put another one there. And then those can get built as needed. That one got built right away. Nice. And then this one should be filling itself with some ammo. There we go. So we do have a turret. I did move the turret that was down over here, over there into the corner. So now we've got a little bit more. I did do some magnesium hunting, so I got some of that. And you can see that turret is now there. And then I've got room here for a container here. That's because this isn't actually connected through the floor. So this one does need to be reloaded manually, but it is, it has a lot in there. So it's got, you know, pretty much maxed out for what it can hold. And then I don't think those are going to bother me until I start putting up antennas or beacons. So eventually I'm going to have to start getting some drones coming in, enemy drones, so I can shoot them down and then, you know, salvage the parts. And that's kind of the part of any, you know, build, I guess. But yeah, so we'll take a look down here. So you can see this is the concrete kind of layering the bottom. And you can see that I do need a little bit more down here. But yeah, I did that kind of all the way around, except for the corners because we don't have round concrete corners. At least I don't think we do. Concrete. Yeah, no, we don't have round. So I use just plates for the corners here, and then, you know, concrete for everything else. And I could have replaced that one with concrete probably, but meh. But yeah, so that's kind of what that looks like. And then we can go over here. I think this is probably all filled in, so I don't know if I can actually get under here or not. Yes, I can. Okay. So this is kind of, I just had all this kind of just piped in here. I didn't really dig out anything for the pipes or anything. And that's not going to let me go through there. But yeah, so you can kind of see over there. So it is hollow under here. And that was lightning. Well, that's not good. Lightning does tend to choose to electrify me for some reason. So I'm gonna go inside. Probably not gonna stay in here for too long though. Okay, so let's see what we have to do. We're gonna head into here so we have a better view. So yeah, so pretty basic structure. It's basically a block thick going all the way through. And then the insides, we have them offset, so it's like every 3 we'll have another kind of spine, I guess, or rib. I guess it looks more like a rib. But yeah, we're just gonna brave the lightning, and hopefully we don't get struck. Yeah, because we got building to do. So, okay. Let's see. I need probably some of those. Probably more than that. Get a bunch of that. That should work. And then building this stuff is actually pretty straightforward. You can do pretty much all of it from the ground with the way that it's set up. So you place this, and then you can use the edge of the glass to place the other one, and then you just head down here. And you guys know how to build, so I don't know why I'm telling you how, like, what I'm doing step by step. You guys can see it. But yeah, I think the hardest thing is going to be getting the corner right. Let's see, that is like that. Okay. And then you just hop right up on here and continue the build. So it's very, very simple. And you actually get a lot of space, relatively. That was lightning again. Hopefully it doesn't hit me. Okay, so over here I have to extend it a little bit farther, so I have to figure out how I'm going to do that curve right there. There are a couple ways that I could do it. I don't know which way I want to go though. Okay, and then we'll do, there we go, so 1, 2, 3, and then this guy. Okay, and then we need this, and then we need that. I need interior plate. Okay. If you don't mind, let's see, interior. Really? Is that not? Oh, that one is not connected through. Okay. My bad. There we go. And I need more bulletproof glass, which means I'm probably going to need to go on a silicon run, because I'm probably not going to have enough. Okay, so, and then we just kind of repeat the process again. Okay, and we need this guy. Okay. All right, and then that needs to go onto there and onto there. Okay. And then rinse and repeat. As you can probably guess, this does get a little annoying after a while, because it's just you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. But, you know, it's just part of the game. I still like this better than like MMORPGs, because once you get to a certain point in those games, it's like all it is a grind, right? And it's always like the same basic thing, which is like really annoying. It's like, oh, now you have to run dungeons to get gear. Oh, you want even better gear than what comes in the dungeons? Well, then do a raid. Oh, you want even better stuff? Then go into a bigger raid. And it's just, it's annoying. And it's boring. It's so boring. So yeah, I used to like MMOs like a lot, like when I was younger, because it's like you're always like just trying to like, I don't know, show up your friends and, you know, get the better gear or whatever, do something that they can't do or didn't do, or do something that they did but better. And it's just, it's always like a contest. And those get really, really boring really, really fast. Because it's like, eventually you get to the point to where it's, well, at least in my case, where it's like getting the good things is like no longer a challenge, right? It's like, you know what you have to do. It's always going to be the same thing. So then you just go and you do it. And then like, then you've got the good stuff and it's like, oh, hey, look at me. I've got all this stuff. And they're like, oh man, how'd you do that? I want to do that. And it's like, oh no, you just got to go here and do this thing. And it's like, oh man, that sounds really hard. And I'm like, no, it's really not hard. It's like, oh, but man, it just seems so hard and I don't want to do it. And I'm like, and eventually it's just like, well then why? Like, why anything? And I placed the wrong block there. Sorry. And then, like, if you consistently get, you know, better gear than all of your friends, then all of a sudden they start assuming that you're cheating or something like that, or they start calling you like an elitist prick or some shit like that. What was the name that they gave me in World of Warcraft? Some elitist something. Like elitist jerk or something like that. Because it's like there was no challenge to it. I mean, at least like with this, it's like, okay, what do you want to build, right? It's like, okay, how do you build it? It's like, oh, you want to do something different? Well, you got to figure out how to do that. And it's like, and plus, you know, Space Engineers, it's a good game, but it's not like, I wouldn't say it's like to World of Warcraft levels of, you know, notoriety, I guess. So it's like, you can still find things like tutorials and stuff online, but it's like, I don't know. It's just more fun to like figure it out for yourself, I think. And so that's what I like doing, is I'll just figure it out for myself. And then if I can come up with something that's interesting, then I'll make a video about it and, you know, show others how to do it. All right, let's see. But I mean, this, like, I'm not even trying to say that like what I'm doing right now is anything like amazing, because let's be real, it's not. Like, this is some pretty basic stuff that I'm doing. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this side open as well. I could do like a middle pillar, like have it go up here and then kind of branch off, maybe. Not sure how that would work. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe is where that's gotta go. Yep. And then we just gotta go down. Okay, so that is gonna go like that. And then that has to flip that way. And then we need this. And then we need to go on the inside at this point. I don't know, I'm just kind of ranting a little bit, I guess. Because it's just, I don't know. Certain games annoy me now more so than they did before. And I actually just recently canceled my WoW subscription just because I just wasn't playing it anymore. And I get more, you know, satisfaction out of playing this game than I do that one. And that's because this one can be a challenge at some time. And especially since you can mod everything, like you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want. And I don't make it like super difficult, but I don't make it, you know, super easy either. All right, so that's kind of what we got going on there, and it is still lightning-ing out. Like, what is the proper way to say that? It just sounds weird saying lightning-ing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, you can just ignore me. Let's see, and then this one has got to be that, and then I need steel plate. Okay. Another 50 should do it. And so another good thing about doing this is that your stuff gets a little bit of protection, which is nice. And then also everything is kind of built in such a way that it's easy to, you know, kind of like easy to build, but like in a different way. Like I'm explaining this terribly, but so with the way that I have everything set up, like doing the windows for all of this is super easy. Because it just fits, right? It's a 3x3, and it just fits. There it is. Have fun, you know? But, I mean, that's just because you do the proper planning beforehand, and you get all your spacing right and all that other good stuff, and, you know, it's a simple enough design, but when you actually build it, it actually looks decent. Okay, and that, I don't believe that's actually turned on. Because once that is turned on, then we can get rid of the one I have on the floor and just go with this one. And another thing that I like about this is that you can crawl right up on top of it. Like it's not even like a big thing. There we go. And then I'll just drop off all of this. There's a lot of lightning up there. And we'll hold on to those. Good on water and food as well, which is something I should have checked earlier. Okay. So at this point, I can probably put in the other hydrogen tanks. Do they have... Let's see. Yeah, and I'm just using the normal ones. I'm not going, you know, super crazy with these. And then also we're going with this and camo because I think it looks better. Okay, and then the little pipe things go out on this side. And then we put another one here. And then another one here. And then another two. There. Okay, and then we go back to our normal. Let's see, grab some of these, throw these kind of up there. So that one, that one. And then I think that's got everything else, so I think that'll be good to go. And these should all be filling very, very slowly, which is fine. The next thing that I have to do is build all of the H2O2 gens. I am going to need a lot of those. And also I need to check to see how much silicon I have, because I'm going to need a lot of windows. Or a lot of glass. Okay, so silicon, we have 7,000. Okay. That uses 5,000. Okay. So that's probably about the max that we can do right there. Hopefully, no, I already know that's not going to be enough. But this is kind of what it's going to look like. It is going to be open on the ends, like I said. Let's see, I do need to stack in all of these blocks. And then also, I need to fill in this. There we go. And then also, right there, that little bit, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, so we'll put some stuff there as well, and that's just to get rid of these little seams. And that should be good. Okay, and I still have to go out another block. Ugh. I should probably just go in here with the miner and just kind of clean that up a little bit. I think that would be the fastest way to do that. What do you need? Small steel and large steel tubes. Okay. And we probably need more than that. Okay. So that'll work there. And then I'm going to use this guy to mine out all of the other fun stuff. Okay. Okay, so I basically have to clear about 2 blocks worth of space here. And hopefully I can do that without damaging too much stuff. And we'll kind of clean up the edge here a little bit. And that is a lot of stone right there. Okay, so is that going to be enough? I think it will be. I could maybe clean up a little bit more down here. Okay, and then we'll go up here and kind of bring that in a little bit. How does that look? Is that better? Need to get rid of this little lip here. And maybe kind of graduate this a little bit more. I don't know if I used the right word there. Maybe I didn't. We still have these little nubby things here. Nubby things, go away. Ooh, that took out a big chunk. I think that'll work. That looks okay. Okay. So that was fun. And the good thing about this thing being so small is that I can navigate it like in between things pretty easily. So let's see. I think that'll work. Here we go. And 5 and 2 and 9 and out. Good to go. Alright, so let's see how that looks. I'm okay with that seam being there. And with that seam kind of being there. Okay, and then I can build out this. Ooh, this doesn't want to place. Ooh, had it. There we go. It's like a single pixel that I could click on. Yeah. So that worked out quite nicely. Pretty happy with that. Is it gonna let me get in there? Yes. Okay. Alright, so now I've got enough room for a walkway on the outside and then also to throw all of these things in. And that'll be good for that. And I think I'm gonna need to make more plate. Or do I have a lot of plate and it's just taking a long time to build? I have no plate. Okay. And I'm probably gonna have to get more iron now. And I still have to figure out how I want to do this particular corner. I suppose what I can do is build this out as needed. And that can go there. And I need more steel plate. Okay, and then we need to go like that. And that can go there, and then we just need regular blocks through here. And I need more plate. All right, so what would be the best way to kind of do this little section here? And I'm thinking is we'll just double up on this wall here and then build it solid under here. No. Do we? I mean, that probably would make the most sense to do it that way. But then again, okay, no, okay, so we're gonna, since I'm not worried about this needing to be sealed or anything, I am gonna keep it like this, and I am gonna build this one out. Then that's not gonna match up. Don't know. But I think the only thing that I can do is just do what I can, right? Okay, and then if we go with a block there. Okay, so here is the issue that I think I'm gonna have. I mean, I could go with this, and I think that would probably be the best solution. And then as far as windows, we're just gotta get creative with it, I guess. Wait, no, we can't get creative with it, or can we? If we put it on the inside, and then we're gonna need to have the dark on the outside, like that. And then we're gonna need a 1x1 window. And I'm gonna be switching between these things a lot, most likely. Okay, so that'll go there, and then we need a 2x1 window, which is this one, I think. We're gonna need the inverted one. And then now we have to get creative and go on the outside. I mean, it's not going to look like amazing. Like, I'm not saying that it is going to look amazing. Okay, so that can go there. And that's going to be a 2x2 area. What would be the best way to do that? Thinking we do something like this, but do we go like this or do we go like that? I think we go like that. And then we just put this one down there on the bottom. That should work. Yeah, that should cover everything up. Yeah. Okay, so now we just need more materials. So silicon and iron. Can't believe that I went through all that iron already. That is ridiculous. Well, no, I can't believe it because these things use up a lot. And I did build all of those, so I'm gonna pause it, go for a mineral run, and yeah, I will be right back. All right, so here we are at the Earth-like base. There's a ladybug. Got within 1.5 kilometers of it, and it still didn't send anything after me, so that's good. Trying to think of like how much I should bring over, because I know I'm gonna need a lot, right? So do I just like bring over, I mean, I'm gonna need at least that much, but that's only, you know, 7,000 kilograms, whereas this is 26,000 kilograms. So I should still actually be able to bring in a decent amount of stuff. Oh, it didn't even drain everything out? Really? Okay, so when we would load up with iron before, we would do 26,000 plus 10,000, right? So we would have 10,000 over in here. So we can still put in another 1,000 iron, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. Just trying to get as much as I can in there, I guess. Everything is still on. Turn this off a charge. Hopefully I don't drop. Okay, good. All right, now I just gotta fly back. Be right back. Don't tell anyone, but I almost crashed the caterpillar into the side of the mountain. I think I came in a little too fast, and yeah, didn't stop quite when I wanted to. I think I was about 5 meters away from the mountain face. So yeah, that happened. But here we are with our loot. I don't know if we can really call it loot. I mean, we're working for it, so there we go. And then that, and then that, and then that. Okay. All right, so now, let's see, we want to hide empty over here. Okay, so this is going to go over there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that is going to go there. Okay, good to go. And now we can just make a, I don't know, we'll do like 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. For some reason, the script isn't like switching things like as they're needed. I tried recompiling it. Oh, no, it is. Or is it just, it didn't pull in silicon? I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, so it'll go through and just build like this entire stack before it goes to the next one. Not sure why. It's going to require some debugging, I think. But it's just a thing, I guess. A thing we're going to have to deal with. Okay, so that can go there, and there, and there, and there, and this is only 2? Really? Oh, no. This one needs to be double thickness. Okay, so there we go. And then that can go there. That hurt a little bit. Okay, and then that needs to go to there. here. This has to go, no, like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we need to go down to this one, which needs to go like that, and like that, and then up one to go like that. Okay. Good to go. And then this guy needs to flip down. And then we go through this thing, flip it around a bunch of times, hopefully it works out. Okay. So could we, no, I don't think we can. There isn't a glass piece that fits this particular shape. So we've got like a bunch of different stuff, but we need like the 1x2 tip, but it doesn't come like that. So not really much we can do. So is there a different way that I would want to do this? Yes, there is. Okay. So if we go into here, I believe, is it this one? Yes. Okay, and then we can go with, is it the light armor? Yeah. Yeah, and then we can go with this to kind of go around the corner. And then grab one of these. I think it is this one, actually. No? It's not that one. Is it this one? It's that one. Okay. Good to go. Which means that I need to clean this up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go in with a normal block. And hopefully one in the corner there. Okay. Actually, can we get in here? Okay, so I think that'll work. Okay. So now we just need to get the rest of these in here. So that'll go there. And whenever you get a chance to build kind of in parallel like this, do it because it's faster. All right, and then make sure that's on there the right way. Oh, I should be building that here as well. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Now we need to build these things, but I'm gonna take a drink first. Drink for the day is whiskey sour because it is delicious. And because today was a long day at work and I'm relaxing, so get off my back about it. I'm just kidding. No, I actually don't really drink that much, to be honest. Like, I'm like a social drinker. So like if I'm with friends or whatever, then I'll drink. But if it's just like by myself, it's like, what's the point, right? What are you gonna sit home and get drunk all by yourself? That's like just sad. And besides, I don't drink enough to get drunk anyways because I don't like the feeling of being drunk. So there. Okay. So now we need to build these pieces. And this is going to be sort of like that. Good. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Then we need this. Okay. Then we need to go back to this. Nope. Nope. I can never get this right. Okay. There we go. No! Girders. Okay. Easy enough. Let's see. Girders. Girders. Are we out of girders? We are out of girders. Let's get like 1,000 of these things made. Thank you. And I'm completely missing a block here. Okay, and then this guy needs to go there, and that is it for all of that. And now we just need everything to build up. So the only bad thing about this is that we've got some blocks on the inside and some blocks on the outside. So you can see there is this little lip right here. Unless you're looking at it closely, I don't think you're going to notice it very much. So I think it'll be fine. But, you know, it is a thing. And then I want to do just a ton of Gatling turrets on here. Just like all of the Gatling turrets. I want all of them. So we'll put one there, and 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 we'll put one there. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 7. So that should be more than enough defense. Did I forget? I forgot these. That's great. Good job. Okay, this has to go like that. There we go. Okay, so we are cooking with gas. Literally, because we have gas now. I don't know how good a hydrogen cooker is going to be. And we need a lot of metal grids, so I might have to go on a cobalt run as well. Make a couple hundred grids. See what I have for cobalt. Cobalt. 640? Yeah, we can make a bunch. To probably like 300. Are we out of silicon already? Seriously? Wow. Okay. We're gonna have to go and do another silicon run. That's kind of ridiculous. But I mean, it is a lot of glass there, so look at all the turrets. It's gonna be awesome. And I wonder if all of these things are grabbing enough ammo. It looks like they are. As you can tell, I went on a magnesium run, so I have lots of ammo now. And then, are you grabbing ammo? There we go. So we have lots and lots and lots of ammo. Okay, so here is the thing. If I were to build a radar or an antenna, the odds are that I will get attacked by things goes up. And probably goes up by quite a lot. Also, the odds that bases get spawned in certain places, like that could be a base if it wasn't a tree, also goes up. And the question is, am I defended enough to be able to handle that? And yeah, that actually looks pretty good with the glass right there. Kind of happy with that, actually. Look at all the turrets. That's just ridiculous. Could you imagine like trying to attack this base and you have like 7 turrets all firing on you? I mean, granted, a few missiles and you could probably take most of them out, but I don't know. Like I like it. I think it works out. And then I could go and get kind of ridiculous. Actually, hang on a sec. Is that how this is built for all of these? I don't think I have these in there on the other side. I was like, why don't these sides look the same? They should look the same. Do. And then this one. Okay, so I think now that should look the same as the other side. Yes. All right, there we go. So this is our little hydrogen storage area. We have 8, I believe. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And I think each of these is 500,000. Oh, 1.5 million. Okay, that went up a lot. So 1.5 times 8 is going to be 12 million. So 12 million cubic meters of hydrogen is how much we can store in here, which is awesome. Okay, and then I need to expand the platform over there on that side to have a walkway around here, which actually works out exactly where I had it. I don't know if I was anticipating that or not. But yeah, so let's get these little rounded blocks. Start going to town. Doot. Oh, and we probably aren't going to go all the way over here because we do have to make like another little node coming out. Okay, so now we need concrete. And I did put like a little ramp over there so we can get up into here. I mean, but with the way that I have this kind of, well, no, I suppose right here you can't. But like over there where you've got less than half a block to jump, you can get up. But for here, you know, just a little tiny ramp. Works out quite nicely. All right, and then I don't need that or that. But I do need concrete. And I have a lot of it. All right. I also need to recharge pretty soon. Okay, so over here on this corner, because we don't have curved concrete, we're just going to do that. And then concrete. There we go. Yeah. That'll work for that. And then when we do our next little node kind of bumping out that way, we will have a space to start with. All right, so I need more silicon. So we're going to go for a silicon run, and we are almost at an hour. So I think I'll give it a pause, go get the silicon, come back, watch everything get built amazingly. And yeah. So I'm going to pause, and I will be right back. Alright, so we are back at the Earth-like mine. One thing that I did want to do in here is, one, check how much space we have. Decent amount. And then two is to bring this guy up. So it's just been kind of spinning around there at the bottom, but we do need to bring it up, and we'll grab all of that stone from around there. So we need our vertical pistons, and we are going to reverse them. And then they will come up slowly, hopefully, and start filling this guy up, maybe, eventually. I don't know. It's going to do its thing. I'm just going to let it. I don't think I'm missing out on any stone. I think there's enough space in the storage to hold all of that as it comes in, but I'm not sure. So, I don't know. I guess it's just going to be a thing. Okay, so we need silicon, and we need silicon, and we need silicon. There we go. Now this should be pretty easy and pretty light, so I'm not really too worried about that. Yeah, this is going up pretty quickly. All right, so now we just have to head back yet again. So I'm going to pause, and I'll start it back up when we're there. I just realized that a joke could be made when I almost crashed the Caterpillar the first time, because, you know, I have an alcoholic drink that I'm currently imbibing, and I'm driving, or flying, technically, and I almost crashed. I don't know. Just thought it was kind of ironic, funny. I don't know. Ooh, that actually looks kind of nice. From a distance, like... I mean, that's, like, real easy to, like, shoot for and hit, I guess, which could potentially do a lot of damage, so maybe I should do something about that. But it looks nice, right? And I do like that. Like, that's just kind of like a neat little kind of addition there. And then, you know, this thing is going to extend kind of down that way, so I don't know. It's coming together, I think. Okay, and then flip 180 degrees, somewhere there-ish. Okay. And I'm off to the left. There we go. All right, so let's grab all of the silicon out of there. That'll be down here, yep. Okay, so that'll go there, and there, and there. Okay, so 22,000 silicon should keep us going for a little while, I think. Of course, I just went through and took out half of it with that single queue of 2,000 windows. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks nice. Something I could potentially do is put some blast doors or some garage doors over here. And maybe use that. But I don't know. I mean, so from a defensive standpoint, yes, that would be the way to go, right? Because any amount of protection I can get over here so they can't just shoot right in here would be good. But from an aesthetic, you know, point of view, it's like, I kind of like the way this looks right now, so I kind of don't want to mess it up at the same time. So, and I probably didn't even need that many windows. Did I miss a window? I missed a window. And I need a girder to build that window. And this is not supposed to be there. Nor is this. Okay. Sorry, it's little tiny things that kind of bug me. Part of my OCD. I mean, I don't have like real bad OCD. Wait, I have girders. No, I don't have girders. That's what's in here. Yep, I'm smart. Oh, and interior plates and probably some of these. Also make like 1,000 of those because why not? All right, so we need to put in that window. That does have a window there, right? Yeah. This does not. Okay. So, window. If you don't mind. Thank you. And there we go. We have a window. And I think that's all of the windows. And we are symmetrical for the most part. So that's good. Okay, so now for a little decoration, because you always need decoration. Okay, so that is going to go to there. Is that the most, like, wise use of space? No. But it does add a little greenery, and I like greenery. Greenery is nice. Makes it seem a little bit more homely. A little bit more comfortable, you know what I mean? I need more interior plates. Okay. Interior. We should probably make another 1,000, just because. Alright, so then we can throw that in there, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And, you know, I could actually put some, like, right there. I think that would be a nice little touch. But do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to put some there too, because that just makes it look better. And we've got the space for it, so why not? Good. Now, is this needed? Absolutely not. But it's nice to have, so we're just going to keep going with it. Also, I need more interior plate. Good. And then we'll go there, and there, and that should just about wrap that up. Okay, so we need a ton of construction components, so I'm going to make a bunch of those. Also, oh wait, no, it is working, because it switched things around. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like the script is working, sometimes it doesn't seem like it's working. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so next thing we're going to need is railing, which is going to need construction components. Because we do need to put railing around this. Once again, is it necessary? Nope. Not even close. But would it be nice to have? Absolutely. Okay, and then we need to go with that. And then we just kind of go down the line here. And we need the corner. Corner? Is that the corner? I think that is the corner. Okay. Then we'll have this go kind of down over here. And we are out of construction components. All right. Okay, so that'll be good there, and then the next thing that we'll build out is going out that way. So that's kind of what I mean by like the lobes, I guess. Like you got one lobe here, you've got another big lobe here, and then we're gonna have another lobe over there. And then, I don't know if that's gonna be the final lobe or if we're gonna put another one on top of it. But also, about the road that I wanted to build in here. I saw a video, and it was an awesome video. I'm just going to see if I can find the YouTuber who made it. Let's see, Space Engineers Gear Elevator. So this is by Black Armor. That's his. It's all one word, just Black Armor, and it's the American spelling of armor, not the British one. So ARMOR. And the video is titled Gear Elevator Dash Space Engineers. So pretty easy to find out, or to find, I should say. And it looks like Jack RPG also came up with what looks like the same design, so you could look up his. And I know that Splitsy has one for a vanilla elevator, but I don't think that's Gears. So the one that I watched is the one by Black Armor, and it is genius. And I think I want to use that instead of building like a road that's going to go like all the way up through here. I'm going to build a straight road from the main base that kind of runs along the mountaintop. And then it'll come out like in a bridge, and then I'm going to have a big ass elevator, and it'll go from up there all the way down to here. And from there, I think I'm going to make it large grid. I know that the one that he does is small grid, but he kind of combines it with large grid. So his is like the one that he made is more of like a personal elevator, like you can stand in there. But the one that I need to make is more of like an industrial one. So I got to be able to fit like entire vehicles on there because they're going to be moving up and down the mountain. And I think that'll be a much faster way to do it. And then also relatively easier and a good use of concrete, because I can just build that right off of the mountain and just make it like a nice 10 block wide or 12 block wide path or road, I suppose. And just kind of have it curved like all the way around the mountain, do like little angles and stuff like that, so it all kind of, you know, flows and stuff. And then where you've got like gradients or whatever, I mean, I'm going to keep the road flat as much as I can. And yeah, and then we'll just kind of like move, like drive along the mountain and stuff like that. We'll put some railings on the end to keep you from falling off or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's going to be cool. But I do need to, like on top of the H2O2 generator section, which I don't think is going to take up that much space. Ooh, and something I could do. What if I got like a bunch of them and like put them on like a little platform and had the entire platform spin around? You know? Completely like not even like needed, but it would be like just silly doing that. So, and then if we do like the advanced rotor, then we can pipe all the stuff up in there, and then, you know, just have like, make it be like a 5x5 or something, and have like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 H2O2 generators on there, just have the whole thing spin around. I think that'll be interesting. And then I also need to do a solar panel section, and I'm not going to do anything crazy with rotors with that. I think I'm just going to put it on a single rotor that goes up, so I can angle it, you know, from out here, because that would be what straight out here is. I would angle it this way so it's up against the mountain, and then I would put hinges, that way the whole thing just kind of lays down against the mountain. And, you know, kind of like what I did with the main base, just more vertical here, whereas that one up there was kind of more horizontal, right? So kind of basically the same thing. And we're not going to make it, you know, flip out or anything like that. It's just going to be just straight, just in there, just like a sheet on the side of the mountain is basically what it's going to look like. It's not going to move because when the sun is up there, like we're going to get basically direct sun on it anyways. So it doesn't, I don't think it really needs to spin or anything like that. And if we put enough solar panels on there, we're not going to have to worry about power. Let's see. So what else do I need to do? A battery section would be nice, or like a battery hallway. That could be cool. Maybe dig out like under here, like a big section, like maybe in the next section under here, just dig out like just a huge section underneath and just have it just line it up with batteries. I think that would be kind of cool. Is it needed? Do I need that much power? No, absolutely not. But it would be cool to have. So kind of think it might be a good idea. I don't know. And we can use that guy right there to like drill it all out, which will be great. Line the whole thing with concrete. So like go like 3 blocks or 4 blocks down with concrete, and like line the entire bottom with concrete, and go three or four blocks up with concrete. and then have like the floor, like this floor, be up above that, and have everything under there just be like batteries. I think that would be kind of cool. But yeah, so this is my hydrogen storage, now completed. It looks beauteous, if I do say so myself. And it even has like plants and stuff in here, so kind of not all dull gray and, you know, camo yellow, which kind of defeats the purpose of it being camouflage, but, you know, whatever. And then I am going to have to do silos for these. Only that's going to be farther down on that side where I actually have the vehicles coming in and out. Are they going to be used at 100%? Absolutely not. But, you know, still be kind of cool to have. So if I stack like 3 of these things up and like line it, you know, kind of like how this is lined, you know, have the big fancy glass over there and kind of shooting up, like it would look literally like a silo. So I think that would probably be a good idea, just for aesthetics. But I mean, if we need to, we'll have like all the space for, you know, stuff. So it wouldn't be like a complete waste of time. And then depending on what else I can do out here, let's say I take the hydro crane that's out there and I build another one over there and another one over there and another one over there. And if I have all of that just kind of going and getting ice and stuff, I don't know. We would need a lot of storage for that, right? But yeah, so that's what I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And we are right at about our hour mark. We're actually at 1 hour and 12 minutes. So, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you will join me in for the next one if you did. Or, you know, even if you didn't and you want to see me make more ridiculous things, tune in next time. I do have over 200 videos in this series so far, so if you are bored with what you're seeing so far, go back and, you know, check out what I did from the start. We did a lot of different things in a lot of different places, so there's a lot of content there for you to watch if you're just looking to waste time. And, you know, let me know what you think. So for now, I am going to recharge and then take a nap. An in-game nap, not a real nap. I think I'm gonna do some reading after this, actually. But yeah, so we'll just take a look out there. Of course, you can't really see anything, which isn't terrible, I suppose. We've got a nice view. Or you know what I could do? I could sit here. There we go. Got a nice view. And I'm actually sitting on the correct side of the couch. Fun times. But yeah, that's all I got. So hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.